Wouldn't you agree that the quality of the people you surround yourself with have a huge influence on who you become as a person and have a huge impact on your goals, whether it be how big your goals are or how soon you'll be able to achieve those goals? Because imagine that instead of being surrounded with people who tell you to be more realistic, they tell you to aim for more and that you can do better and that you have what it takes to do better. They hold you accountable, or better yet, they share their knowledge on how you can achieve your goals better and faster. People say that your network is your net worth, so how valuable is your circle? And I want to preface this by saying that value comes in so many ways, shapes, and forms. But what I can guarantee is that it does not come in the form of constant complaining and gossiping and doing nothing. Welcome back to the It Girl Playbook. Today we'll be discussing the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and explore how we can attract the people and opportunities that are aligned with our dream life. As much as we discuss choosing being alone than to be in bad company, which I fully stand by, I also want to make the point that I do think it is helpful to have a good support system. Humans have the basic need to be in a tribe, however the size, because it is rooted back to the sense of security and belonging. There is also that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. We often discuss that we should only share our time and energy with people who add to our lives, and I believe that it goes both ways. Just like you are looking out for your own self-interest, it makes sense that others are as well. With that said, value comes in many shapes and forms. I have a friend who makes me laugh like no one else can. I have family members who just bring me so much joy, and different people I keep in contact with who have different skills and talents that I can always reach out to when I need help. And so by focusing on leveling up, it increases your value, not even just on a skill level, but I've noticed on a mental level as well. When you're leveling up, you develop self-confidence, and I think that it is a very valuable trait to have in any scenario when you are confident, because when you are confident, you are not in competition with others. What I've noticed when I was at like the lowest point of my life, it was very difficult for me to celebrate with other people and their wins because it shined light on my lack of wins. So I would be embarrassed and resentful, and I was so bitter, and honestly, I wouldn't want to be friends with myself either. So focus on yourself, build yourself, maybe a skill or an interest, and then people will come to you. Become a person of value, and then instead of constantly finding opportunities come to you. Instead of chasing, you are attracting. If you don't have a skill you're working on, work on your mindset, support people, share interests. Again, value comes in many shapes and forms. Being a pleasant person to be around is a form of value in itself. Personally, I've been learning how to get better at storytelling for a new project that I'm working on, but also to make conversations more playful and more fun on a daily basis. I'm currently taking the class called Storytelling 101 by a New York Times bestselling author on Skillshare to help me learn, which I'm so grateful for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community with thousands of classes led by experts in various industries like film, entrepreneurship, productivity, and of course, our favorite, personal development. If you're looking to learn and level up your career, your skills, hobbies, passions, or even a side hustle, I've been getting several messages from people wanting to learn how to video edit and create their own YouTube channels. I think Skillshare may be your perfect solution. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a free 1-month trial of Skillshare, so be sure to get started today. And to explore what I mean, I want to draw the attention back to the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And like the name of the book reads, it's about how to influence people and win friends, networking, and attracting the right people and opportunities into your life. The book starts off with the story of a young man who saves up money to buy an encyclopedia of great American biographies. He read about their lives and wrote letters to each and every one of them asking about their lives, the wars that they fought, taught and the lives that they lived and the hobbies that they had. And as a result of recognizing the greatness of other people and showing interest, he was able to connect and win the friendships of some of the most influential people in the nation at the time. And soon he had the connections to start and run a successful magazine company with, I think, just 6 years of school. And the moral of this story leads to the first main principle of the book, which is to be genuinely interested in other people. In the book, Dale Carnegie says that you will make more friends in 2 months by being interested in other people than in 2 years trying to get other people interested in you. And from a personal experience, I can tell you that this is so true. People really do like talking about themselves and they like sharing. And I feel like it's come to a point, especially in this day and age, where active listening is a skill that has become so valuable. And I believe that that is why Oprah has been able to be so successful, because she has perfected that skill. And I understand that she is going through a lot of backlash currently with everything that's going on in the world, but I think we can still learn from the way that she interacts with her guests. You'll notice that she listens to everything her guests have to say, and she listens to understand, not to respond. And I feel like learning from other people is such an incredible thing because you can learn so much, and I understand that this will go against some of the points that we've previously made about minding your own business and just focusing on yourself. I like to mind my own business as well, but I'll admit it, I'm one of the nosiest people I know. Why else would I do a whole series on analyzing other people? But I think that we can all use what we have to our advantage, like I use it to level up and share what I learned with you guys. Learning from someone else's journey can give you a lot of insight, a lot of perspective on the mistakes that they've made so that you can learn without making the mistakes yourself. And you can learn what has worked from them so that you can replicate the success that they've had. And of course, you don't have to take everything they say and do into practice or everything I share into practice. You can simply just take what resonates with you. And now the second theme that I saw in the book was lesson number 2, compliment people. People love compliments, so use it to your advantage. Be generous with compliments and make sure that they are genuine, because people aren't stupid, they can tell. It could be as simple as complimenting a girl on her nails, how good her outfit looks that day, or a man on his cologne or the tie that he's wearing. And I understand that a lot of people may say, I'm not good at socializing and this and that. And honestly, I used to be like that too. But I feel like the beauty of compliments is that they are such a great icebreaker and conversation starter. If you see someone you want to connect with and you want to network with, or maybe you just want to be friends with, instead of feeling pressured to think of something witty or making up a story that will impress the other person, a simple compliment is a great way to start things off. It also takes the focus off of you if that's what's making you so nervous. There is also that saying that people can often forget what you say, what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. So starting a conversation with a compliment will make them feel great and will allow them to associate that good feeling with you. And how attractive is that? And yes, I know we've talked about not caring what other people think, but I also know how important reputation is. And I know that I'm not a person who will try to make someone feel bad about themselves, because I enjoy lifting other people and leaving that as an impression, because that's just who I am. And so when you combine the two principles on how to win friends and influence people and put it into practice, and when you begin to see results in your life, I think it's worthwhile to note that being able to receive these opportunities is important. Because what is the point of attracting new people and opportunities if you don't know how to receive? If people offer you opportunities and you don't accept it, then what is the whole point of you leveling up to attract these opportunities? So please learn to receive. Now, if you prefer to live a more private life and you do not want to win friends and influence people, that's fine. However, if you do want to attract more people and opportunities along with them, then these are the resources and lessons that I have learned from reading this book that has helped me tremendously in my own life. So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning into yet again another episode. I hope to see you in the next one, and in the meantime, as always, stay hot. Bye.